Nigeria. Keep rolling out and keep printing. Keep minting. So you see those of you who are the subjects inside the concentration camp, right? Because Nigeria is like an open concentration camp. No, not like Nigeria is an open concentration camp. Many people are walking about and somehow thinking that they are free, and others are in prison. Or all of you are actually in prison. The rich or the poor, my family or your family. Nigeria is an open concentration camp. You know what I mean? Like, it's a place where life doesn't have any meaning anyway, right? They can snap your life away from you just like that, and nobody will be held responsible. You know. So everybody stay inside the place, right? While your elite, your ruiners, they are united up there. Their children are even marrying themselves. Honestly. Their children, they are marrying, they are sort of like building their stolen wealth by intermarrying their children. So to them, they are the true the true picture of what Nigeria is, not what the poorest, the wretched are doing to themselves on Obasanjo's internet. Do you get that now? So the reason why, because I am thinking, like if things have gotten to this level whereby don't marry this, don't befriend that, don't get this person as your tenant, don't employ this person because of where they come from the tribe they come from, the ethnic they come from, and all that stuff, right? Don't marry this, don't, you know. If that is the case, why are we still keeping this contraption? Why are you still interested in one Nigeria? Yes, you. Why are you turning your head? You, talking to you. Are you not a pro-Nigeria, like one Nigerian is having? You are? So with all of these things, you are saying, hang on, another thing. Poor man picking. They will say, oh, I going to leave all that thing just online, Jare. No matter. We'll just move on. Living in denial. It is the easiest route. You can just pretend that it is not happening. And by so doing, you won't have to worry yourself. You won't have to bother yourself on figuring out how to fix this. You will not be bothered, right? Just like, no, it's not happening. Let's just leave those people, forget it. Then, of course, like they told us that MC Oduero was just joking when he said that Mama Shukud should stay at home if she's not coming out of vote for Tifno, remember? But we got to see them. Not only did they prevented the Igbos from participating in the election in Lagos State in so many areas, right? They actually stopped everyone who looked like Igbo. That's sad. The miscreant, the sewage dwellers expected everyone to just be like them, miserable animals, right? I want to say miserable. Yeah? So if you look, if you dress neat, you smell good, you're automatically not a Yoruba person. Have you forgotten that this is the level of the discrimination at the time? That doesn't represent Yoruba, does it? So somebody now said the Yorubas are dirty. And you are mad. You're not mad. That the Tinubu's thugs, the Ronukus, the Ronu Nazis, the Agberos in Lagos, they prevented people from voting because they are too clean to be Yoruba. If you go onto my Egun's Diary Political, you will see all the videos there, right? Go and check it. Search for 2023 elections of my Egun's Diary Political. Just go back to 2023, right? And then you see them, day of election, presidential election. Say, Yoruba ni mi now, kile. Yoruba wo ni iwo wo ni Yoruba. Ogbeni wo le biwo bi, you cannot vote here. We are telling you now to go back to your houses. So any Igbo here cannot vote here. Anybody will be saying Igbo here, we don't go allow you to vote. So Alaya, they talk to you, they look at me, they say, me, I'm a Yoruba now. What do you mean? My name is, here's my voter's card. Look at it. How many, I know they lose voter card. Voter card, you see this one, we say, you see how you look. They tell me, say, you be Yoruba, you Yoruba. Benny, no vote here, Joe. In Ikorodu in Lagos. I have the video. Somebody too smells too good to look like you to be Yoruba, and you are mad. And somebody said that even though they shouldn't, because those miscreants don't represent the Yorubas, but that is what they are forced on us now by making you believe that Tifnubu is Yoruba. So if anybody says something about Tifnubu, that person is saying it against the Yorubas. Do you understand? Or if you say something as a Yoruba, you are criticizing your own. Is it Obi that you are going to go and support Omo Igbo? You go and support Omo Igbo now. This and that. You are not a Yoruba, you are Omo Ale Yoruba. Coming from miserable people, miserable animals. You know what I mean? The typical sewage dwellers. Right? And you just sit there and be like, oh, yeah, I know. I know. Do you think any normal person they follow Tifnubu before we be weary? Sure, you get that. You say, we be weary. Especially because I'm like, if I don't touch your druggy, right? That means I don't like Yoruba land. So this is why those of you who are of good character, the real Omoluabis, this is why you have to speak up. Majority of you have kept quiet enough that you just can't be bothered. The only reason why some of you are now speaking up is because you feel like they are insulting your people, insulting the Ronokus, what do you call it? Criticizing Tifnubu and all of that stuff does not correlate with criticizing the Yorubas or what have you. Or maybe I am not in the best position to convince you on that. It doesn't matter anyway. So the purpose is to keep reminding our children, okay, that the hatred that they are going to be taught, right? Some of us were taught the same in such a subtle way. I mean, some subtle ways, right? In which we're just like a walking bigotry, so to say. Some people are unable to control it. Yeah, like to suppress it. Why some can indeed suppress it. Understanding the differences, the complexity, and what have you of that contraption. Right? So our children will need to be raised in love, with love. When I say raise them with love, please, we mustn't let the society determine how we will raise a responsible generation. Put it that way. Yeah. The society can troll you, bully you enough that you can begin to use one brush to paint an entire tribe, whether you're a Yoruba person. You look at the Igbos and you're like, and what about Kidney? Huh? What about what? I heard that have you actually like have any concrete evidence of what you said ahead? You see? So maybe by trying to be a little bit like upbeat, right? That we are all bigotry. Okay, we are all like a bigot with our bigotries, okay? But somehow, majority of us have realized that those who embedded all this nonsense in us, from all tribes in that contraption, right? They were wrong. They just needed us as vessel to carry on their hatred. Politicians only weaponized it, they tapped into it, utilized this open gap of differences, right? And they then weaponized it to the point whereby everybody has every horrible thing to say about every tribe. Now, when you see the Yorubas who want to say something about the Igbos, you feel like, wow. So your heart is so filled with such hatred, and that your hateful thoughts, right, is what you are calling facts with confidence. About facts. Facts in me. See, make I tell you, see the Igbo people for the facts. Say, damn it, man. It's scary, yeah? When you see people with so much hatred and they are spewing out this garbage, like this hateful stuff, right? And they start telling you that it's fact. It's a fact, so it's a fact. And then you see another Igbo person too, right? In order to fight back, begin to also spew jargons, hateful stuff, and you be like, I mean, they will tell you that they don't feel hatred or something. And you're like, no, Baba, don't worry, don't explain yourself. We can see who you are. So like I've said many times of my Egun's Diary Political on this platform, right? I do not actually bet that all of us are going to do the right thing after listening to Mayegun on Mayegun's Diary Political, right? I won't put a bet on it. But you know what I love about what I do is that even if you disagree with me, right, you will be able to see where any part of this speaks to you. Yeah, you will find a space where this actually speaks to you, speaks directly to your conscience. And when nobody is probably watching, when nobody is listening, you and your conscience will say, or maybe I should do it differently next time, right? So on Mayegun's Diary Political, the information will be put out in front of you. And like I said, you don't really have to agree with it. But the fact that you will sit there, you will listen to it, the information has been passed on to you, now you can do anything you want with it. You know what we have today, or these days, is called the selective kind of like ignorance, selective amnesia. Everything is just selective, you know, selective rage. People choose what to be angry about, you know. They say, they have just killed 14 people in Bokos. Is that on news? Papa, give us another news, Jerry. Anything there? Davido just shared Wizkid's picture where Wizkid was drunk. Yeah, this Davido, or 30 billion gag, the 30 billion gag. Very, very foolish, very, very stupid. Others will come and say, oh no, it is you, the Wizzy, this and that. Then they would dissipate so much energy. Then the bloggers will take it. They will write a lot about it. Then the content creators will grab it. They'll begin to create content about Davido fighting Wizkid and Wizkid fighting back and this one fighting that and all of that stuff. I'm like, they just killed 15 people in Bokos, guys. Benny, go Bokos now. Why you don't go Bokos? Benny, not disturb us, Jare. You said go talk about Bokos. Leave Bokos. So where people select what to be enraged by or not. You understand? People are picking and all that. So my own is that that is the world we live, right? But at the same time, when it comes to the right information, what is right? We all do know what is right. We do. And knowing what is right is not the same as doing what is right. Now, doing what is right is like doing, act. All right? Not just like, yeah, I heard that. No. You are actually doing what is right. So on Mayegun's Diary Political, you have the chance of knowing what is going on, the right information about what's going on. Then left to you, what do you think should be done differently? Where do you think you belong in all of this, right? Are you a villain in all of these? Or you're likely going to become an hero in all of these too. So now you can figure that out. Until that time, right? I would keep their bigotry series on, just to keep reminding us. And to those of you who I have expected to share your personal experience with us, sharing your personal experience is just to help educate other people, because when you have, like, let's say 20 people who are victims of all of this, right? Or somehow the entire sort of like a bullying and this whole threat of a thing has gotten to them. They just would rather just, they say, we want you to exist, but you must not be seen, kind of. And when you pop up and say, well, I'll tell you my own story. My dad is Yoruba, my mom is Edo. I had this wonderful experience, that. So when you share, right, somebody will be like, oh, okay, I think I'm going to actually share mine too. And when you keep something like this in the public mouth or lips, right, it simply means that there is a chance. Yeah, it means that there's a chance that the advancement of this bigotry and the hatred politically sponsored by these rogues will eventually die, because people will be aware. People will understand the motive behind this whole thing, rather than being reactionary to all of this, right? People will actually handle it better and handle the bigoted ones better on all tribes. For the sake of our own children, right? If you do not understand what is really at stake, you are advised, for the sake of your children, do not crossbreed with another tribe, at least not for now. Is that a good advice? No, I don't think it is a good advice. Okay, I take that back. All right? But again, educate yourself enough. Okay? Educate yourself enough to understand, right, what may be at stake when you venture into these intertribal, interethnic relationships. It's not that it's not beautiful, it is. Okay? But until this, or you either join us in facing out this miscreant from our own society, it may take time, because they didn't just emerge, or they didn't just surface just randomly. It was built over time. So when we educate the people more about the danger and the consequences of entertaining thoughts like that, this divisive rhetoric, toxic kind of like exchanges, right? When we educate the people more. Now, information is power, and that could be our winning streak. So I'm throwing everything into it, right? I'm throwing everything into the open. So you are welcome to partner with Emayogun on this. So we'll come back with episode 3, and that will be tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm going to see you later this evening, right? Good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ o làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Mayegun Diary na him be number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun ma wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe mọ́.